Here's a question. Is the LTD EC-256 the best Les Paul style guitar for under $500? If you're into metal, the answer is absolutely. It sounds like this. This ESP is from the LTD line, which is designed to be affordable, yet still high quality. This axe has a lot to offer guitar players, such as 22 jumbo frets. It has 2 LTD design humbuckers with coil tap functionality. It's got a mahogany body, a set neck, and the finish is flawless. Between the jumbo frets and the thin U-shaped neck, this guitar is a metal machine. As you can see on the back of the guitar, there's actually a belly cut, which makes it comfortable to play longer for chubby guys like me. As for the stock tuners on this guitar, they're actually fairly decent. However, if you like to do a lot of heavy bending, upgrading the tuners might be a smart idea in the future. So now that you heard some specs and know what this guitar sounds like through a recording, how about a live tone test? We're going to go through my Boss Katana 100 watt head into my Randall KH 4x12 cabinet. Following this tone test, we'll briefly talk about some pros and some cons, and then we'll wrap this video up. Now that the specs are out of the way, let's talk about some pros and cons. Starting with the pros, the first is going to be affordability. This guitar is $499 brand new, but if you buy it on the used market, which I always like to recommend, you can get it for about $300. The build quality of this guitar is absolutely solid, making it perfect for beginners and intermediate players. Now that we've talked about some pros, let's move on to the cons. For you super shredders out there, it only has 22 frets, not 24. I don't know why, but that seems to be a deal breaker for some. The next drawback with this guitar is going to be the pickups, but let me explain. I actually think these stock pickups are rather decent. However, if you look at more expensive models of the Eclipse, such as the EC-1000, it comes with either EMG or Fishman Fluence pickups. When comparing either of those pickup brands against these stock pickups, it's no contest. That being said, you might be wondering to yourself if you should save up more money for one of the more expensive models. Well, you could do that. I think you can upgrade the pickups and the tuners on this guitar and still come out spending less money than if you saved for the EC-1000. So now for the million-dollar question. Would I recommend this guitar? Yes, absolutely. I think this guitar is perfect for guitarists that want a workhorse guitar without breaking the bank. In my opinion, I think this guitar is perfect for people that like the Les Paul look but want something a little bit more metal, especially when compared to something like an Epiphone that has more of a classic rock or even a hard rock type feel. So that's going to do it for this one. I really appreciate you spending some time with me. If you're new here and you like what you saw, consider hitting that subscribe button. Anyway, I'm the Tatted Bald Guy reminding you, good music makes your head nod. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.